Hey guys, this is TheSuperKamakazee here, and in today's video, what I got for you is a 116 kills and 7 deaths on raid domination. And yes, this is ground war, and yes, this is a daily video. Yes, I do usually do every second day, but yesterday's video didn't really count as a video. It was just like a random super speed lobby I got to, and I just uploaded it. And before that, I didn't even upload for like 6 days or something. So the reason for that, though, is I've just been playing Assassin's Creed 2 for like a whole week straight. No COD at all, and it's just a lot more enjoyable. COD just isn't that enjoyable anymore. I mean, Black Ops 2 isn't enjoyable anymore. Let me repeat that. One of the least enjoyable games I've played. But today, I did hop on at like 4 o'clock, play some tryhard bots, learn some routes, because I did watch some 200+ gameplays from the very beginning of the game, and like they were using PDW suppress and everything. So I thought I'd go PDW suppressed, and I know it's been nerfed a lot, but I did manage to pull this off 100+. And it's actually my second most kills in a game. Most kills in a game is 121, which is up on my channel as well, and a few other 100+s and nuclears. But really, what the great topic of discussion is for today is what's easier for me to get, or what do you guys prefer watching as well? Nuclears or 100+s? Me, I find 100+s, they're probably harder for me than most people to get, because I just run solo and I do not reverse boost. And since Black Ops 2 introduced reverse boosting, it allows solo people to really like get those 100+s more easy. I don't mean to insult anyone, but I'm just saying people do reverse boost in Black Ops 2. I don't know if reverse boosting was in other games, but this is like at least the first time I noticed, like heard of it. But yeah, and I just play solo, playing against people who have like 600 scores per minute, and that is just it is just hard to dominate people like that. It is not an easy task. This lobby, fortunately, was really easy, but there is one faggot guy, which you'll see later on in the video. And I do initiate a triple cap here, which I did not, so I felt like a random. But I did realize my mistake, so I hopped off, but I hopped right back on, because I realized my teammate was on it. He was going to get the cap, I mean, why miss out on the 200 score? And yeah, that's another issue with playing solo. You got randoms who will triple cap and just ruin your spawn trap. But it also is hard to spawn trap playing solo. But yeah, they will ruin your somewhat sort of a spawn trap system that you have going. And right here, get sniped across the map, which is disappointing. I mean, how the fuck is he in our spawn? Actually, it's their spawn now. But yeah, so randoms can be really annoying. They get in your way a lot. They don't use anything to help you. They use the most pointless kill tricks like RCXDs, and it's just not nice. They block you. They just shoot randomly, get you killed. And I mean, I sometimes do sacrifice my randoms. You'll see in this video, I do sacrifice a random for the cause, for the TheSuperKamakazee cause. But that's just payback for all the times randoms have got me killed. So yeah, another reason why 100+s aren't super easy for me to get is I use retarded guns sometimes. PDW suppress, for example. Suppressor is pretty useless, and like, it really weakens your gun. I prefer going unsuppressed, but it's just, they make the sound the suppressor makes so cool. I just have to use the suppressor. And then I'm like, oh, fuck that, oh, fuck that. And for a minute, I watch his kill cam, I'm like, did he just lunge me across the room? And then I'm like, oh, thank the Lord, it was a guy who climbed in from the window. So I did not rage there. Yes, so 100+s, what else is hard for me to do on 100+s? I don't run 9-man parties, which is basically just a solo factor. Some people do say that parties are hard to run 9-man. Me personally, oh, here's the faggot, hammer target finder in the back spawn corner of the map. Like, seriously, bro. You've reached the epitome of douchebag. And he's got lightweight on as well, which makes no sense. Why have lightweight when you're just going to sit in the back corner of your spawn? Like, you're not even sprinting anyway. You're just spawning, going back to your back corner and just bam. And here's a fucking 600 score feed. And I get one bulleted by a 5-7. And this is near the end of the first round. And I do just skip the final kill cam because I'm trying to shorten this video down. so the rendering doesn't take as long, and I can shut my laptop earlier. And yeah, so I'm just gonna fast forward this bit. Anyway, back to 100 pluses and nuclears. Now on the topic of nuclears, are they easy for me yet? I do prefer getting nuclears, not all the time. Sometimes I do feel like getting 100 pluses. Like today, it just really depends on my mood, I guess. Like if I watch some sick videos on 200 pluses or 100 pluses, and then I'm like, oh my god, I want to do that, and I just go on, I just try get these gameplays, and I did get this in my first game today, which is pretty nice. No rage-inducing shit. I did hop off COD straight away after I got this gameplay, just so I don't rage at the game, and I'm gonna still be in a good mood. So yeah, but when I see nuclears, I'm like, oh my god, I want to get a nuclear. That's epic. And that guy, I don't know why he didn't shoot at me. I think he was a shotgunner, but I'm not too sure on that. And yeah, I'm like, oh, I really want a nuclear. But nuclears, you don't really need parties for nuclears, and you don't need parties for 100 pluses, but when you run parties for nuclears, it doesn't make it that much easier as it is when you run parties for 100 pluses. Like, it does always make it easier, and they're a newbie mistake calling a VSAT while they have the counter UAV up. They did just call in another counter UAV, and for some reason I thought he said counter UAV is down, so I called it in. But my teammates did shoot it down, so thank the Lord for that. And here I initiate a triple cap, but the reason for that triple cap is I do not like the Charlie spawn trap on this map. I've tried it so many times. I've tried, like, really trying to like the Charlie spawn, but I can't like it. And there I sacrificed my teammate. But sorry bro, I was one of a swarm. I'm not gonna get buzzkilled and rage and scream at the game for a swarm. Just so I could be a nice guy. Sorry bro. And yeah, so nuclears, I do get them, and 100 pluses I do get them, but I only really get nuclears in demolition, and 100 pluses I can get them in demolition and ground war, but just ground war makes me feel more like a YouTuber. Because, like, when you see those big score gameplays, they're all on ground war, and I feel legit. And this guy really didn't want to triple cap. You see, I was holding off, wait, I was just begging for him to die, but he just wouldn't die. So I went in and got that 200 score with him. And that is just an issue with randoms again. And nuclears with randoms, you really can't have the world's shittest team, though. If you have the world's shittest team in a demolition game, you are kind of screwed, because your team's gonna be the one ending up being spawn traps, and it's just not fun then. I mean, it's just not the easiest thing to do. And also, when you're going for nuclears, why they are a bit easier for me sometimes than 100 pluses, is people don't leave the game when you get nuclears. All you're calling in are UAVs and counter UAVs and VSATs. People don't get threatened by that. I do. Well, personally, I do when someone calls in an orbital VSAT and the enemy team calls an orbital, or like I join a game, they got VSATs, I'm like, fucking, I'm leaving. Because those things are so cheap and overpowered. You know where they are all the time, but noobs cannot get them. That is a proven fact for me. My friend, not unknown, the guy I usually play with, who's not in this game, he cannot get VSATs for his life. He's got like 5 of them, and he's played Black Ops 2 like for a long time. He's only got 5 VSATs. He's always have them on and everything. Like, noobs cannot get them, so they're not that newbie of a kill streak. And I didn't even realize on a 20 gun streak, and I just kept going psychotic, suicidal, aggressive, and everything. Yeah, it's another thing. This gameplay was really aggressive by me, surprisingly. And I think another issue for 100 pluses is, my friend, the unknown. Let's just say, he's a cool guy and everything, I don't mean to insult him, but he's just not talented at COD. That guy is blind. That's like my friend. He would not have seen me either. He's one of the most blind people in Call of Duty. And there's my 20-something gun streak ended. And yeah, he's one of the most blind people to say. Not that talented COD, and I'm always party host, so he's getting raped all the time. And I'm just not going to play with him anymore. It's just better off if we play separately, but stay in the Xbox Live parties. It's going to be more enjoyable for the both of us. But the gameplay is wrapping up here, and here you can see I'm just going psych on him like, fuck it, 10 seconds left in the game, just go suicide and kill this guy. And I just keep running back. C4, he has flak jacket, and I get lunged. But anyway, if you guys like the video, be sure to leave a like the hell of it, support me a lot, and be sure to subscribe. Bye.